About quarter till 11 this morning, we were dispatched a report of a fire and a subsequent explosion on the roof of the facility here on Center Drive. We arrived to find a small amount of fire on the roof and what appears to be a large air handling unit that failed, some type of piece of machinery on the roof that had failed and had a catastrophic failure. We were able to put the fire under control very quickly with our ladder truck. Everybody was out of the building. The company responded very well to the evacuation order. We are aware that we had several phone calls reporting the explosion, and we were aware that we had debris in other places around the building here. We got inside and found no fire in the building. Fire was all on the roof, nobody injured. We did call hazmat as a kind of assist us in an investigation of what we had inside the building. We wanted to make sure that none of the chemicals here had escaped. We did find that to be true. There's no release of chemicals outside of the building here.
We heard reports that you guys were saying that the nitrogen levels were a little out of order. Can you talk to that?
Yeah, so the explosion that kind of did the damage to the building kind of screwed up their monitoring systems, like fire alarm system and things like that. So we're just accounting that to that. Everything in the building as far as nitrogen or any chemicals in the building is all functioning like it's supposed to be.
And then what was the effect on people who were inside? Were they shocked? Did they hear the boom?
They said they reported the building shook. Other than that, nobody injured, which is great. No firefighters injured, which is even better. And like I said, we had complete cooperation. We literally had company personnel standing next to us the entire time. So we had complete cooperation from them. They did a great job getting everybody out.
And pieces of the debris went quite a
yeah.
distance, right?
Yes, we got reports of debris around the building, pretty significant distance across the street. We had a crew and a medic call not too far from here. They actually said they saw the debris in the air.
Do you have structural damage to this building?
The roof over the one half of the building does look like it's damaged. We'll have to have in follow-up investigations. Right now, we want them to get their stuff cleaned up, try to get their fire alarm system back online, and then we'll work on the fire marshal from Vandalia. We'll work with the company personnel to do the investigation.
Do you know how many people were evacuated?
I have no clue.
Will they be able to go back in tonight or tomorrow?
Yeah, we've turned the building back over to them now, and they're in the process of cleaning up some space. Like I said, that area is damaged in the building, but they have other areas of processing they want to try to get returned back to service. So I think that's what they're working on now.
And then with the situation that kind of caused the explosion, is that something that's a concern for other units that they may have in this building?
No, I think it's going to be a kind of one of those fluke mechanical issues. If we had to guess, it just unfortunately it was so catastrophic. It was loud and it was aggressive, and everybody heard it and saw it, and like I said, it was a very, very small fire, and that piece of machinery on the roof is damaged very heavily.
What was the piece actually?
I really don't know. I just know it has something to do with ventilation.
With it being such a large building, was that close to a lot of their pharmaceutical things that they were using, or is that on another side?
This is over the processing area. I don't know exactly where all their material is at. That's the reason we bring the hazmat team in. We had a lot of water because the sprinkler system was running. We had we wanted to make sure that we didn't have any chemical reactions and didn't have any damage to their processing systems and chemicals leaking. And so that's why we took so long to clear the building and so long to let hazmat do their thing, and went in multiple times to make evaluations of the building. And we find no hazardous materials problem.
And then can you talk about the large turnout from crews? You said it was a small fire, but there were a lot of people.
Well, this is a commercial structure, so it gets a big response from us anytime there's a reported fire here. And then we got additional equipment from our regional hazmat team, which brought 3-4 more trucks and a dozen more people. So any fire here it's so large of a building, it's going to be manpower intensive. That's why we bring all the equipment and all the personnel.
Do you remember the last fire that possibly happened here?
I couldn't even tell you. I don't remember.
And then with what they do in this building, can you talk a bit why that was more of a concern for you all with the business they do here?
I don't have any concerns. My concerns are just like with any other company, is that they have processes here, they have hazardous material stored here, and that's we are concerned anytime we have a fire in a building with hazardous materials, whether it's a small amount or a large amount. What they do here is, I'm not going to go into that because I really don't understand completely what they do here, but I know they're a pharmaceuticals company.
Do you know how long they've been here in the city?
Ooh. They've been here as long as I've been the fire chief, so that's 20-something years.
The company's been here a long time. They've changed names.
A couple times.
But they've always been a pharmaceutical
Yes.
company?
Yes. And like I said, they did everything right. No way they could have forecasted, prevented it. It was just like I said, a piece of machinery. It looks like a piece of machinery failed from our best guess right now. But looking at it from a distance off our ladder truck and look at all the damage we have.
So something was in the ventilation system, ignited, and kaboom.
That's what we want to try to look at. Everything gets calmed down here. We get a chance to get some time in here, some personnel that have some expertise in that piece of equipment. Our fire marshal gets some time to investigate it. That would be able to give you a better answer then. But all I know right now is that piece of machinery has definitely failed, and that's what you're seeing. You're seeing ductwork from that machinery is what the debris is.
Are you going to examine it? Did some of that ductwork that flew off and went to other areas?
We'll come back tomorrow and the next day. We're going to coordinate. We're going to be coordinating. It's going to be a multiple day investigation. It's going to take us a while to investigate it fully. But like I said, there's no reason for us to believe it's anything other than a piece of machinery failing.
And then we've seen Central Point Energy. Do they have to turn off all the power to the building?
No, there's gas service to the processing areas. And like I said, with the damage to the structure, they want to make sure none of their equipment's damaged. They wanted the gas company to come check and make sure there's no leaks. We didn't find any leaks, but that doesn't mean there's not any.
What did you find on top of the roof? Is there a physical hole, or is it just
A piece of machinery that looks like it exploded. There's parts and pieces. There's some damage to the roof. There's some damage to some railing that's up there. And then when we arrived, we had fire in the front of that piece of machinery on the roof deck. Literally a tank of water from our ladder truck put it out. It was a very small fire.
And then who's continuing the investigation at this point? Can you repeat?
We'll work. Our fire marshal's office will work with them. Our fire marshal will conduct the investigation. Yep.
do me one more favor and spell your name for me?
Yep. Chad, C-H-A-D, Follick, F-O-L-L-I-C-K, Fire Chief, City of Vandalia.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.